Hello everybody, Miss Jackie Russell here and welcome to my channel. And hey guys, today I'm starting off with no makeup. I do have my skin primed, I guess you would say, and ready to go because I'm going to show you guys Laura Geller. And I know many of you are aware of Laura Geller, and she has makeup for the mature woman. So we're going to get into this, but before we do, let me welcome you to my channel. I am so glad to have you here today, and I hope you'll stick along with me. I'm going to show you the product that I purchased, and I'm also going to do a get ready with me so that you can see the products in action. Now, Laura Geller, I guess, touts herself for having, good, clean makeup for the mature woman, and I have heard of her, of course, and I have several products from her that I've gotten from some boxes, but I decided I would purchase her icon kit. It was a new icon kit, normally like $179 or $199. A couple of weeks ago she had it on sale for $59.99. I do not know what the special was about, but they also had a welcome 20 discount for me. And I thought, I've heard so much about that product, and I know many of the other creators use Laura Geller or have used it. And I thought, well, I'm going to, purchase this and see what all the talk is about. And they had a welcome 20 for me. So I went in, I put that in my cart, I put the welcome 20, and it wouldn't work. And I thought, well, that's odd because it says on your first purchase, and I've never purchased anything from Laura Geller. So I contacted them and I asked them in the chat, why is the 20% not working on this deal? And I understand they already had it marked down from $179, whatever the regular price, they had it marked down to $59.99. So, it was already on this big 55% off sale that they were having. But the lady texted me back, it was on chat, and she said use Ask 30. So I did, and she said it doesn't expire. So there is a little clue for you if you're into Laura Geller, and if you like what you see, you might try that code. I am not an affiliate for Laura Geller. I bought this with my own money, but I wanted to just kind of show you, or I just wanted to see it for myself. Not only am I going to show it to you, I want to see too. So it came in this packet, and it says something beautiful has arrived. And I'll have to say it maybe just took a few days. I don't think it took very long. And the shipping was here, and I got my 30% off, and I ended up getting this with tax, free shipping, for $51. So I felt like I got a good deal. Let's see. Let's rip it open, and there's how it's packed on the inside. And I have brought a few of my tools with me, just in case there's something in here that I'll need to finish my get ready. But first we're going to go through these products. The first thing that we have is the Laura Geller Serum Blush. And again, this is the Icon Kit. It's 6 pieces, it's brand new, and we're going to have 6 pieces in here. Let me go ahead and get them all out. And that's what we're going to work with. So this is going to give me a whole look, I think. But no, I have brought a few things in. So I just want to show you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's everything I was supposed to get. So now we're going to go through what I got. And I was just showing you the first thing that I got was a Laura Geller Serum Blush Cheek Tint. And this is effortlessly radiant, grips to cheek. That's what it says. It's a 0.34 fluid ounce, and I'd say that's a full size. It was made for you in mind. The Serum Blush Cheek Tint says your blushing serum blush cheek tint provides a refreshing looking sensation, the perfect watercolor-like blush of color. Hyaluronic acid and polysaccharides keep skin hydrated and protect you against moisture loss for youthful looking supple cheeks. The innovative serum texture dabs on smoothly without messing up makeup underneath. Go for a natural flushed finish or build it up for a more pigmented look. And I guess it comes in this color. Okay, here we go. It is the Practical Pink. So that's kind of a nice color. So let's take a look at this. And like I said, I am going to use the product. And it looks like it comes with like a little applicator, which that's kind of nice too. So let's see what we got here. Oh, maybe that's an extra one. So this is what it looks like, and it says serum blush, and I guess I'm going to shake it up. And I'm assuming I'm going to be turning this or something, or dabbing this. I'm not real sure. Oh, I'm starting to see a little pink coming through. Either that or I cut myself. That would not be good, would it? Yeah, it's starting to come through, so I'm probably going to have to just press down and see if I can get it to get to the top. And this is what I'm doing. I'm just kind of pressing down. And as I'm doing that, there is color starting to form. But this is what you would have to do if you get this blush. So you can see that it is coming through. Like I said, I can't say that it's putting anything on me yet. But y'all do know my skin's a little bit darker. But it's flushed today because I don't have any makeup on. I just have my skin treatment on. And if you've watched some of my later videos, you know that I've got on the Nordic NOOMI Stockholm as my moisturizer and serum. But I don't have the oil on today because this kit actually comes with a primer, skin perfecting primer, and I wanted to use that as my primer since it came in this kit. I think I'm starting to get some color. Not really. I don't know how long it takes to get color in this thing. Does it have an instruction? No. It shows it to be totally saturated on here. So, to me there ought to be, oh, maybe that'll help pump it in there a little faster. You hear that? I'm twisting it. I'm hoping that'll fill it up a little more. Okay, now I think I'm getting some color off of there. Oh yeah, I am. So I can see it. I don't know if you can against my skin. I mean, you can see where I was hitting it with my palm. But it's going to saturate in there. And you can see now, I think. Yeah, see those little dots? That's the blush. And I'm just blending it in there. So it's starting to come down. So we'll get back to that in just a minute. And we did have an extra like foam applicator, which was kind of nice for them to send for that. And sorry that took so long. The next item that we're going to have, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, it's the GELLER Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer, and it's a Hydrate Moisturizer Replenisher. And it's a total of 2 fluid ounces, so it's 59 ml, so almost 60. And it says, refreshing skincare meets our rich cream-to-gel spackle in one lightweight moisturizing formula. This primer creates the perfect base for long-lasting makeup while adding rich hydration. Thanks to nourishing shea butter and jojoba seed oil, antioxidants like camellia extract and sunflower extracts help soothe and brighten your complexion, while the squalene and aloe vera calm and help promote even tone. So that's very nice to know. And of course the lid is sealed. I'm going to I swear sometimes they don't want you getting in the product. It's got like a little pump on there, so I'm going to screw that back on, and we're going to be able to easily pump that out. And we'll do that in just a minute. So we have primer, we've got blush. The next item that we have is the GELLER Baked Eyeshadow Quad. Now, this, I haven't used any of their eyeshadows, so this is all totally new. It says that the Baked Eyeshadow Quad, there's more to love than these baked cream to powder eyeshadows. This quad compact includes 4 coordinating colors, each delivering pigment-packed color that blends seamlessly on your lid. Use them to create a subtle everyday eye or a dramatic layer look by night. Using a brush, blend dark shades in the crease and lighter hues along the brow bone and inner corners of the eye. And that's usually what we do, and it just says it's a baked quad. And so let's take a look at this, see if I can get it open. Sometimes going at the bottom of the box works better. Okay, I might have a broken product in here. It was on top of there, but here's our GELLER. And let's find out what kind of damage is in here. Not too bad. I'm not going to complain. If there's some loose, it's just a little bit, so it's not too bad, and those are neutrals. So it'll be interesting to see how those play out on my eyes and how I like to do my makeup. But that is going to give a very natural look, so we'll get back to that in just a minute. And in this little box we have, you can see how it was set up for a full look. And that's why I wanted to show it to you, and that's why I bought it. And that's why we're going to do a little get ready with me to see how it performs and give us an idea. Now, this is the Laura Geller Balance and Bright Color Correcting Foundation. And I picked medium, and I don't know if they had the colors on this quad. It does say pink buttercream, were the colors that's in our little quad palette. And this here, I got medium. I really didn't know what to go with, so I'm hoping that'll work. It looks like it's got a little bit of tan color to it. And I do not know what these products are individually because I bought them in this kit. So this is my baked medium, and we'll see. I'm not sure, that might be too light for me, but we're going to find out. And it does have a mirror, a half mirror, so if you had this in your purse, you could, you know, work with it. And let's see what it says. It says it's a baked balance and brighten. Balance your skin tone and brighten your day. Our iconic weightless formula is baked for 24 hours and hand finished in Italy, giving you easy application of a powder with the benefits of a cream. For light to medium coverage, sweep and blend all over face with a kabuki brush repeatedly if needed for fuller coverage. Use a denser brush and apply in a patting motion. Okay, well that sounds interesting. And this is all new to me, so I hope I know what I'm doing. Okay, now we're on to number 6. And this is the retractable that comes in the kit, retractable kabuki brush. Ideal for both loose and pressed powders. Use this travel light friendly to add foundation color, highlighter, or contour face. So you can use it for all kinds of things. I don't think I brought my contour palette in here, but let's see what we have here, and let's check out this brush. Oh, okay, you bring it down, and then you can slide it back up. So that looks really good. Okay, now that was my complete kit, and now I'm going to start off with some makeup. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is put primer on. So I'm going to pump this to get some primer out, and that's probably about how much I use. And let's see how it goes on and see if I need any more. I don't want to overdo it. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I always put a primer completely on my face, including my eyes. And I don't know if any of you do that, but that's what I do. And I do it all the time. So that's what I'm going to do with this primer. Hopefully everything will work out. This is a primer that I, haven't used before. So we'll see. It's drying down good. And then I have brought my concealer in here that I use, and this is the concealer. I've got my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and I'm just going to tap that on my eyes, and I usually do about 3 taps, and I usually do it before my makeup. Now some people do it after their makeup, so I guess it just depends on preference, but I always do my concealer before I put on my foundation. And then if I need to go back over it, I will. But like I said, others do it the opposite. So I don't know. I think it's just a preference or what you're what you're used to doing. And I do have my mirror over here that I'll be looking into from time to time. But then that just blended in, perfect color. The color of that was an Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's in the shade, I think I got a 3. No, I got a 2 in light. So yeah, because sometimes I want my eyes to be lighter, and if I'm just going to go natural, then I might not put anything on. Now because I put on concealer, I don't like it to look caked on or anything, so what you do for that is you put a little loose powder on there. And so I'm going to dab that on my eyes on both sides, and I'm just going to run it just like that. Sometimes I go all over my face, but today I'll pretty much just do it right here. I might do some on my neck. And I don't know how that's going to blend in with my foundation. But there we go. Now, I've done this before my foundation, yes. So now my next step, oh, and in case you want to know which one I use today, I have lots of loose powder, and I just picked up this one. It's the Rachel Couture translucent powder. It just says light, which is fine, works for me. Okay, now the next thing that we would do is take our foundation here, or you know, the next step I would do would be putting on foundation. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to open up my kabuki brush, and I'm going to see how this performs and see if I got the right color for me, because like I told you, I wasn't sure. It says it goes powder to cream, so this is going to be real interesting. I've got some on there. I don't know if it's enough or not, but I'll start right there. And I'll come around this other way. And I have never used this top foundation. Y'all know what foundation I use. I always use Estee Lauder. It's no secret. Can y'all tell if that's doing anything? Is it adding some color? I mean, it's definitely getting some powder on there. And it says to just keep adding it if you want more color, which I probably will, because I want more color. As you can see, I'm really pressing it down. And have you used Laura Geller? Do you use their foundation? Do you like it? Let me know. You can see I can. I don't know if y'all can see it in the video, but I can see powder flying around a little bit. Do y'all see that? Now I can see that it's getting coverage because I have like a dark spot. Is it on? It's on the other side. It's getting covered up a little bit, which is good. And I have a couple on my cheek. So, you know, I do want the coverage for that. So y'all let me know. What do you think? I think it's putting on some good color. And you notice I did go across my eyes too. I do that as well. I put my foundation on all over. Normally I use my hands. I'm going to put my fingers on this and just see what it's like. Oh yeah, I could see that I took a big amount and put it on my nose there. So it is coming off of there. Okay. I think that's good enough. What do y'all think? And I think it matched my color pretty good, actually. Sometimes I do use a little bit of bronzing, like with Estee Lauder, I'll use my 4C tan and I'll use the 5-1, and it's like a bronze. So I still have a little bit of color on there, but for the most part, I've got it all on. But anyway, I use that little bit of bronze, you know, just to mix in with my foundation. So sometimes I use several colors, but I will say the little brush worked great, and I will say the foundation has worked good. What do y'all think? I think it looks good. Okay. Now the next step would be working with this blush, and that would be the next thing that I would do. And I know we got some on here, and it is a little wet, so I'm going to just go up. This is how I would put, oh yeah, I can see that. Y'all see that? It's going up there, and I did bring my blush brush in here, trying to pat it down a little bit. What do y'all think? Okay, yeah, I can see that. And it is pink, so it's a nice color. It actually goes very well. I like that. Now, the only thing I'm not going to have is contouring, and you can see it did not take much to give my cheeks just a little bit of a glow and a little bit of blush color. So very, very nice. I like it. This is really nice. And I can feel it drying down. And of course it didn't take very much. So that was good too. So this is going to last for a while. Might last a long time if I'm not using it. But I might, you know, use it some more. Now the next step would be my eyes. And I did bring in let's see here. Brought some eyebrow pencil. And I brought in Estee Lauder, and I also brought in my eye cream Charmancy, because I really like that. I think I'm going to go with the purple since I have kind of like neutrals there instead of using the blue. And we'll see, I might accent with that blue. But I'm going to go ahead and put some eyeliner on now. I may have to go back, but this is a purple. And I'm just going to make a light line across there. And you can see that it's on there. Whoops. My arm went up too high on this side. But I'll try to correct that out later. Maybe I'll make it a little thicker over here. Try to get it about the same, but yeah, it's not the same. I went way over on the one side. This side is the one that's way over. Isn't that funny? Because when I look in here, it looks different, but I'm going to leave it for now. Brush a little under each eye. And then this is a dual liner. On this side, it has like a purpley color, and I'm going to do that on the insides here. And this is how I've been wearing it, and I am going to go down here. Okay, you can see that I have that on. Now, we know that wasn't Laura Geller. We know that I used another brand, but that's okay. And then the other thing I did bring in here is my BBB $1 Billion Eyebrows, because it didn't have an eyebrow, so I'm going to use my favorite. And I just glide it down just like that. Very, very good. It's so easy to use. That's why it's my favorite. Yep. And it doesn't take much. Whoops. Need to do my spoolie thing. Okay, now I've got my eyebrow on, so to speak. And then I'm going to go to the eyeshadow. Now, based on this, I probably would use, let's see, which one's lighter? This one on this side. I'm going to start off with that color, get my lighter brush here, and see how this works. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to have to look in my mirror, because otherwise I'm going to be doing, I don't know what I'm going to be doing if I'm looking into the computer. So I'm going to do it this way, and I'm also going to put this as a base on top. And she did say to use the lighter on the inside of your eyes, which that's always a good idea, and the darker to your crease. I'm going to try a little of this color, see what it does. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit more shine. What do you think? Yeah, I think pretty good so far, yeah. Alright, and I did not put any wings on. I don't know that I'm going to today, but I might go back. I'm going to put some of this brown on. Well, I'm going to put the pink on, actually. Let me grab another brush for pink. I'm going to put that across the top there, halfway over. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's going to have a quite lovely look, I think. Oh yeah, very, very pretty, like that. And of course, I never know if I'm putting too much on one side or the other, but that looks good. And then in the crease, I'm going to put the brown. Because that's what she said, use the brown for the crease. And that's what I usually do. I don't know if it'd be brown, but I do go with my darker colors in the crease. Oh yeah, that looks good. Kind of bringing it out. Maybe I came too far out on that one side. May have to do a little bit of correcting there. Maybe I'll just start off on each side and add a little. Okay, that probably helped a little bit. Okay, and then I did bring my little, oh yeah, this pencil that I always, this brush I always use for my inside corners, for adding more of the brown and giving a little bit more depth. And by doing so, I can also go underneath here, which I went a little bit too much there. One side has more depth, I think, than the other. But it's very pretty, and the purple eyeliner, I think, looks really good with it. And I am going to go over the pink again. just kind of as a topper. And there is my eyeshadow look, and I like it. Yeah, it's a nice little, you know, soft look, I think, for me. And sometimes I will blend out my edges with my liners to come out, and sometimes you can raise your eyes. I mean, it's kind of like a little lift, but I'm not going to do that today. I am going to use now another product that I brought with me is PRIMELASH, and I am an affiliate for PRIMELASH, and if you're interested in mature mascara for your lashes that is not only works good, got a great little wand, it's real flexible. PRIMELASH, is very, very good, and I really have grown to like it. It helps lengthen your eyelashes for the mature woman, but I really think anyone could use it. But the point is, it's got nutrients in the lash, so it also helps your lashes grow. So you kind of get a dual purpose. It's not rough on it, and it's easy to apply, and as you can tell, they're getting longer. So it's known for lengthening your eyelashes, and I think it's really worked. And you get it in blue, black, or brown, and today I have the black. And I will say I use the black more than any, but I do use the brown and the blue on occasion. But today I grabbed the black, and as you can tell, it is lengthening and separating the lashes really nice. Yeah. And sometimes I'll let them dry down and I'll go back over it, but you know, works good. Did I open up the lippy? I don't think I did. We'll get to that. Here, I thought I showed y'all all the products. Well, we had to have one little goof up, right? I just made a big mistake. What do I do when I make a big mistake? I get a Q-tip. And I usually have them right here with me. But today I didn't have the Q-tip ready in hand, so I had to go get it. But yeah, I had hit accidentally, my hand, I guess, shook a little bit or moved over there and got it, zapped it. But there's my eye look. And I think that's a very beautiful look from Laura Geller. Yeah, and PRIMELASH mascara. Now, did I open this lippy? This Icon box also had a lippy. It's a hydrating lip color, and it says Jelly Balm. Ooh, so it's a jelly balm. Well, let's see what this is, and that is the color. And I might have showed y'all in the buff, it says. Well, I'm going to go through the bottom again. Ooh, look at the packaging in this. I thought it was going to be a liquid or something. Okay, before I do that, I did bring in my eyeliner, my lip liner. I have no idea what this brand is. It's about rubbed off of there. I don't know. Is that Charmancy logo? Does anybody, it says G, I can see it. GC. I don't know who that is, but I like it. I use it all the time. It's got a real natural look, and it almost matches my lips perfectly. Now I went a little bit high up on that one side. I have uneven lips, but anyway, that's my lip liner, And now we're going to go in with this beautiful packaging. I like the way the lipstick is. The color almost matches, I think, what I just put on. It's very moisturizing. And sorry I forgot to show that to you guys a while ago when I was doing all my opening. But it's typical for me to forget something or do something like that. But never fail, we are able to get it back on there. It says it's a Jelly Bomb lipstick. And it's in the color In the Buff. And it says the Jelly Bomb, jam-packed with nutrients. Jelly Bomb, make 'em jelly with one simple drench. Good for you. Ingredients including squalene, vitamin E, the unique cushionary texture coats with a juicy color of a lipstick, and the hydration of your favorite balm applies to bare lips. And it feels very good. And I like it. What do y'all think? I think this Laura Geller Icon packet is wonderful. And I'm going to tell you, I think they're still having sales. I get bombarded with sales all the time. There's one more thing I'm going to do, and many of you may or may not like to do this, but I am going to put on my Prime Lip Gloss, and I do use this. This is a gloss and a plumper all in one, and it uses capsaicin pepper for the plumping so it doesn't like burn your lips. And I have videos for both the Prime Lash by Prime Prometics, and I've got video for the Prime Lip Gloss and lipsticks, a video for that, and several others. But you can get 15% off your complete and entire order with Prime Prometic Cosmetics, no matter what you order. And I am going to be introducing a new product soon, Prime Skin Magic Serum. I am testing this out, and I will be back with a full report on this. It is available right now, but I am not giving you a results report. I'm just telling you it's a great product so far, and it is available if you're interested. But anyways, those were the things that I used, and Laura Geller, and I like it. I even like my foundation, which you all know I only use the other, but I may find myself going with this natural look another time, and when I do, I'll be sure to let you know. But I really like the way it turned out. Very beautiful. And I think using the purple instead of the blue eyeliner that I was going to use is much better. And I can say I did like the lipstick, so I liked it all actually. So I guess you could say I was a little impressed with Laura Geller, and my face feels good. And, you know, of course, I could add some other stuff like a liquid highlighter and stuff like that, but not today. So in the Laura Geller Icon Kit, you get the primer, which has all those nutrients in it, skin perfecting. You get the lipstick, which was just a beautiful color. In the Buff, it says. You get the quad of the colors that we just put on my eyes that look just beautiful. You get the baked foundation, and I guess the quad is baked too. And that was in medium, and that actually worked out pretty good for me, so very nice. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, the blush, which worked out really good too. I've not used this type of blush before, and I really like it. I like the color too. And then you get your kabuki brush to use with your foundation. A complete kit. And several stars like Patricia Heaton, and who else did I see on there? Vanna White. Several stars use her product. And I will tell you their most current offer is $69, and it says it was a $172 value. I was telling you guys a $199, so I correct myself on that. It's $172 value for $69, and I don't know if they're having any other codes that you can use with this, but I will have to say you can try that ASK30, and you may be able to get 30% off of that like I did. And of course, be sure and go on there. Rakuten also saves you an additional 4%, And I did use Rakuten, and I think I got $5 back because at that time they were offering a whole $5 back. So I ended up getting this, $51 minus 5, around $56 altogether is what I paid with tax, if you count my Rakuten. And I do use Rakuten. I'll have that link down in my description. If you use Rakuten, we don't talk about it enough, but you can spend $30. So like, let's say you go to Laura Geller and you use my Rakuten link and you buy $30. Well, if you buy this kit, it's going to be over $30. Guess what? Rakuten is going to give you in cash $30 back. Okay, so you can get an even better deal than I got. But they're going to give you $30 back. This is not a ripoff. And then, as I just told you, Rakuten has a 4% discount. They'll give you that 4% discount off of what you order. So ultimately, if you save 30% and get it down to like $69, let's say you get it down to $55, then you're going to get 30 from Rakuten. That is what, 30 from that, $25, is that right? 30 from 55 would be $25, and then you're going to get 4%. I don't know exactly what your end total would be, but you could get this complete look for a lot less than I got it if you're new to Rakuten. If you have Rakuten, be sure and have the link connected to your computer or your phone when you're shopping, because it automatically brings up these great prices. And guys, if you don't know it, I can't tell you in my Temu videos because I'm an affiliate, but Rakuten has 14 to 20% off. So you can buy Temu and get another up to, I've gotten 20% off with Rakuten. So if my order was $50, I got 20% of that back in cash. You do get money back all through the year when you purchase things, and you got it hooked up to your computer so that it'll bring it up. It's not annoying. It tells you can get this much if you want to, and it says on there, remind me. So if you're not wanting to have that on your screen, you can just click it off. And if you purchase something, then it'll remind you that, hey, do you want to get an additional whatever dollars? I use it on Macys all the time. Macys sometimes has up to 10 and 12% off. Belk has anywhere from 10 to 12. Most of the time they're 2 to 5, but on special holidays or special events, you can get a big amount with Rakuten. So I'll have that in my description. I'll have the Prime Lash and Prime Pro Medic links where you can save 15% with Miss Jackie Russell and have beautiful long eyelashes, and healthy too. Thick. It helps thicken them. That's the other thing it does. And of course, you can plump up your lips without burning your lips, so to speak. But anyway, guys, I have been on here way long. I've got to wrap this up. This went really, really long. So this is my look. You let me know what you think. I really, really like the Laura Geller, and I would say I would be using this again. Thank you, Laura Geller, for my education on mature skin makeup. And guys, as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.